In this video, we'll show you how to do the two sample z-test for difference in means. So here's the example we'll deal with. Let's suppose you're the placement director at a major MBA program and you want to know, do marketing graduates or finance graduates get different starting salaries? So your null hypothesis would be the mean starting salary for a marketing MBA equals the mean for a finance MBA. The alternative is that they're not equal. So you collect some data. We have 227 marketing students starting salaries. Count function tells you how many. We have 211 finance students starting salaries. And if you look at the average of these salaries, the marketing majors average about $99,000. The finance majors about $109,000. The question is, are those sample means significantly different? But that really depends on the variance within each population. If every marketing student made $99,000 and every finance student made $109,000, you'd be sure they're different. But since there's variability here, we need to include that in our test. So we've computed the sample variance using the VAR function for basically the marketing graduates and the finance graduates. And we'll need that as an input. And it won't take cell references to test here, so you have to have those numbers in your mind before you go to the data analysis add-in. But then all you do is punch in the data to the data analysis add-in, click OK, you'll get the p-value for this test. And if it's less than or equal to 0.05 in the usual situation, you reject the null. If it's greater than 0.05, you accept the null. So that's all there is to it. So we go data analysis, and if you don't remember how to get the data analysis add-in, go back to module 1. Okay, so the variable 1 range, you go here for marketing, row 5 down to row 231. The second variable, click on the little button, scroll up, go to the bottom. Hypothesized mean difference, we said 0. You can have a different hypothesized mean difference if you want. Now variance 1 known, I wrote this down, 131.66, because it won't let you point to the cell. Variance 2, 144.02. Okay, I didn't put the labels in, I could have. But basically output range, we can put this near the top here, and we'll get the p-value really quickly here. And the p-value is 0. Okay, for the two-tailed test or the one-tailed test. We did a two-tailed test. So 0 is less than or equal to any value of alpha. P-value is 0, so reject the null hypothesis. In other words, if the two means were different, there's basically no chance we'd get this big a discrepancy between the means. So we conclude that the two means are different. In other words, the average starting salary for marketing majors is different than the average starting salary for finance majors. In the next video, we'll discuss basically how to do the t-test with equal variances.